Good evening, everybody, and welcome to tonight's stream. Hope all of you are having a good day today. Let's raise it up some. There we go. Yeah, I had a good day today. Finished one story very early this morning. Started another that I'm hoping to have finished for tomorrow. And out of nowhere, I certainly was not expecting it. Everybody knows the big blow up that I had with my father back in the summertime. And got a Christmas card from him today. Merry Christmas. May the magic of Christmas live in your heart forever. So I simply sent him an email saying, "Hey, I got the card. Thank you very much." Chances are there's probably another one coming for my birthday. But um, normally as of late with work, I've been putting in some extra minutes. At the end of the shift a little bit, picking just a little bit extra in case trying to squeeze one more interview out in. And but he actually called me at 4:30. Well, actually, a little bit around 4:30. I didn't realize he called until I checked my messages, and so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna call him back. I was expecting to get his be forwarded to voicemail, and we talked for a few minutes. No apologies were said at all from either of us. But I told him straight up, it's like, hey, I'm working. I was like, I got some things in the bank in case worst case scenarios. Um, and that I'm relying on my writing. All those commission stories that you hear me talking about when it says like, oh, I got one story done and then it's like work on another. Yeah, that's basically it. I would personally love to really, do more. If if we can grow this channel to to hit those partner status, so I can rely heavily on just simply the ad revenue from Twitch, which would be awesome. That would be great. But gotta rely on on things and stuff and things and stuff things and blah 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 blah. So yeah. So tonight we are, of course, heading back to. We're hitting the moon first, and then we're going to get back to bopping around the galaxy, finding stuff. One good thing is my dad's sending me that Christmas card. Came with a nice little honorarium of sorts, shall we say? So that means I thought about because I know Saturday's birth stream will starting after 5, but I'm gonna like not do any writing at all that day. I'm taking that day off, and I will be doing trying to make up for all of that uh, Sunday into Monday ish. So I'm not going anywhere for Christmas Eve. I'm not going anywhere for on Christmas Day. Um, so I potentially I can get a lot of writing done to make up for stuff. Plus, it's like talk to my send a message to my brother and say that, hey, bring the girls over so they can get their Christmas gifts, so they can get them a couple days early. They're essentially getting the same thing, but hey, they're getting something. Uh, you know, uh, you know, uh, you know. Last night was, of course, kind of funny how I basically predicted the Eagles' defeat to the Seahawks. Also, recommendation I got from Drace Domino, one of my favorite folks in the writing community. There is apparently a musical RPG that they were putting out there as a recommendation. So I am going to, I put that on my Xbox wish list.
Message from Admiral Hackett, Commander. Patching it through.
We just received your report. Looks like this Geth incursion was bigger than we thought. They were probably preparing for a major offensive in the system. We're increasing patrols in the Armstrong cluster to make sure they can't establish a foothold in the region. Nice job,
which I'm thinking will probably be the first like newish game that we would do next year. Like following the completion of Mass Effect and also a second run of Persona 5 Tactica. Alright, so essentially we've done all of these up to there. Again, this is going to be kind of interesting to some degree. Because it's Garrus and Liara, so we're going to be a bit limited in our offensive or defensive options here. There we go. You know what would have been funny as hell? A Threshamall pops up right out here. With this rocking and a rolling.
Got it.
Electronic skills too low. Like, damn it, Liara, Garrus, why are we bringing you along for if you can't help me unlock these stuff? Oh, plus there's stuff on the Citadel to do too. Shells and the couple with the birth issue.
Redeploying. Shields down.
Yeah. Again, you get more XP from the ground.
I'm on my way. PCM is hot.
Hey, McCowboy. How you doing today?
Clear.
Hope you're having a fine Tuesday. Procrastinating college assignment. Ah, yes. Procrastinating a college assignment. I would say I know what that's all about, but I didn't go to college.
Redeploying.
Partially wish I did, but you know, yeah, just didn't. But I'm sure that whatever. I'm sure you'll get the assignment done. AXAAB. You thought the course would be easy. Well, what's the course? Not that I can be of any help, but mm, sustainable agriculture. Ah, farming. No, actually, the I did go to a vocational school, and I would actually know people who would actually be knowledgeable in that type of subject. Although, how much would they possibly remember from like 20 years ago is a whole different matter. Well, Liara is face down and butt up. Accounts and math hit my thing, and we have a whole module on it. Well, okay, so it's like it's accounts and stuff. In that case, referred to the economics section of the college film documentary, Back to School, hosted by Mr. Rod Dangerfield. Not sure exactly how helpful that might be. Texas gas is being vented into the bunkers. Wait, can I use... All right. Not ideal here, but it's gonna be faster than using the pistols. I say that, and it's still gonna take for a while. The lights on the optical mainframe flicker and die. The first of the 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. The fact that you gotta get so close. Oh wait, did I just... We passed something. A, X, Y, A, Y. Gotta remember to equip Rex with some stuff. Garrus, it would be nice if you, like, would allow me to put better armor on you, buddy. I mean, yeah, I said Garrus, right? Or did I say Rex just now? I don't know. All these places look the same. It's as if there was no imagination used. Do. Flyers goal. Okay, so Flyers beat the Devils 3-2 in overtime. All right. So better there. The Nick barrier is powering up throughout the bunker complex. Oh, Marksman made that quicker. So again, we always got to be making sure that certain things are used. No, can't. Oh, extra XP. The second of 3 computing clusters containing the VI is offline. Like we're on the moon, but we're in places that look like every other place we've been. Oh. There was kinetic buffer, right? Shield battery. I just thought about it. Ah, well. Another box. Since I know I want to have to take Rex on a mission, which actually would, in a way, even things out a bit, because Garrus would have one more mission up on Liara anyway. All right, so I think it's... this one we need to go into next. I forget, is it possible to to find the American flag here? Like, we don't know. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh. Little bit more protection on it, but the big difference between them is like, hey, this one is N7 armor. It's like, damn, we can't really use it because it's not as good. We'll run with it. Finding the armor is not as good. Why would you use it? Because it looks cool. I mean, that's as good as a reason as anything to do anything, right? Oh, that was ugly. Yeah, we're going to be able to sell off a lot of stuff. Okay. Going to save that because we're going to have access to the better versions of the adept powers shortly. And not to, yeah, no, because we literally took rockets to the face there. Can I use warp on that? Oh, warp does not exactly do much. Okay. Security drones powering up. Wonderful. Well, like we're seriously going to need to have a talk with Edie about this. Like, when it's discovered that she tried to kill us. Oh. A burst of white noise over all frequencies nearly deafens you. Your heart suit heads-up display interpreted into a series of zeros and ones, which translates to help. It's a cry for help. They repeat again and again, blanketing all frequencies until the lights on the final VI cluster flicker and die. Specialization class achieved. Your specialization class will replace your base class in a talent on the squad screen. Talent ranks in your base class transfer over to your specialization class. Go to your squad screen to view the bonuses you gain with each rank in your specialization class. Nemesis is a biotic specialist who uses Mass Effect fields to inflict heavy damage against opponents. Bastion uses biotics for defense or opponent immobilization. In theory, you can use, as a Bastion, you can basically fight a Thresher Maw on the ground. Question is, Nemesis or Biotic or Bastion? So the question is, what's the better one to do? Yeah, the cooldown is going to be better. That's going to be the big thing there. It's like, put it on stasis. Yeah, and then we can kind of like build up from there. The fact that you can like eventually like put them up into a stasis bubble is just like, yo, wait here. and do damage to them. That's the big plus there. Of course, you know, you wouldn't want to really fight a Thresher Maw on the ground, although that is tempting, but you can't. Still, you need to put the talent points in. We're back to the Normandy. All right, so looking at the places we've been, we hit Gemini. No, we didn't. We didn't go to Ming the Merciless yet. All right, what are we finding here? One League of One medallion. Some titanium. Kepler Verge. Argus Row. Argus Row. So this is not related to any of that, so we can do this one and like, you know, carry on. Oh, that's right, because it's somebody's brother. That's what this one is.
Looks like the ship's deserted.
Most of the systems seem to be disabled. Only basic life support appears to be functioning.
Put that there. No, give it to Garrus that, because he has some stuff.
Did you hear that? Sounded like footsteps. That was no accident. The whole place could be a trap. That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
Wonder, can I? I was curious. Could I use the biotic things on them?
Jacob is showing no signs
Jacob?
of brain activity.
Taylor?
There's nothing more we can do for him. He wouldn't want to be kept alive by machines. So
Yes,
we're
Jacob
gonna
is showing
disconnect
no
the
signs of
life
brain
support.
activity.
Dr. Smith is worried about Julia's reaction, though. She can't seem to let Jacob go. The stress is making her implants flare up, causing intense migraines. It'll probably be easier for everyone if we don't tell her until after we shut the life support down. Give her a chance to... Julia, what are you doing here?
Damn it, Julia! Roberts!
They say Jacob's gone. They say his brain isn't functioning anymore. And they want to shut off his machine.
Yes, Jacob's brain is gone. If you ever played Mass Effect 2 or 3, you would know this.
I don't know how to help him. And it's tearing me up inside. I just feel so helpless. So damn angry. Dr. Smith gave me some meds to calm down, but I didn't take them. I can't. Not until I figure out a way to help Jacob. I won't give up on him. I won't.
Why?
Jacob's not going to make it.
No, he makes it. He makes it into Mass Effect 2.
There's nothing any of us can do for him now except let him die with dignity. It's what he would want. I'm more worried about Julia now. She's showing signs of severe depression.
Yep.
I gave her some meds that should help, but I better warn the captain.
Take cover! I will destroy you!
Oh, she went. Oh, wow. She turned all gooey.
Looks like that machine is keeping him alive.
I do not see any brain activity on the readouts. He is dead. This body is just an empty shell.
No point in leaving him there like a vegetable.
It is your decision.
Wise words from Shepard.
Perhaps we should wait until we have more information before we do anything. That was the compassionate thing to do, Shepard.
It was the renegade thing to do. Like, I will destroy you. Really? So nice little diversion. Since I know Rex has to go on one mission. Gotta make sure Rex has the best gear that we have available for him. We go up and down, up and down. Do. What I got to equip currently? I got the tungsten rounds. So yeah, again, we're prepped for Rex.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what you got.
What you got? Both are about the same, actually. Advantage of Renegade is by going Renegade and going like Intimidation, you can sell stuff pretty get like a hell of a good deal on everything. Like build up those credits. Iceman, honestly, money is pretty easy to get in this game. Yeah. But intimidation, you actually get more. And how you doing, Iceman? What is it that Shepard gets? 2% more, 5% more. I mean, and the certainly not early on and everything, but doing all right. As I said, I got the Christmas card from my pops, and we spoke for the first time in 6 months. Kept it brief. He went to Thailand apparently for a time, and he's planning on going back. We had a good time. Infinite money, yes. 9,999,999 credits. All right, so clearly, oh, there it is. Now we have come close to critical mission failures during this run. Who would have thought going biotic adept with having to have Garrus and Liara as the companions would actually be more difficult, limited to just the pistol. Like put everything into cooldown powers. Oh, okay. This is. Oh, wait. This is Garrus's mission. All right. Wait. What did I say? Wasn't that on the other side? So, also, guys, I think the best armor in the game, short of the colossal armor, is something that you can purchase on the Citadel at the
I sense trouble.
Hey, we leveled up again. And they exploded. Absolutely. Is it an amp or is it a Omni tool? Because Shepard can't put on a absorb more damage. The barrier will also regenerate. Sweet. If you're on, I'm not doing the hybrid. That's like the tech engineer. But as a straight adept biotic, Shepard can't use an Omni tool. So we need to find the best biotic amp for which normally would go to it's like Liara or Garrus can use that Omni tool. Yeah. No, yeah, I know what that is because I had to like I had to think about that. It's like, wait a second, can no? Because I had to think about it. It's like, what Shepard can and can't use. I mean, this the fact that Shepard's carrying 4 weapons. Like, wait, Shepard can only use one of them with any efficiency.
Thank you. Thank you for saving me from those things.
Commander, that's him. That's Dr. Saleon.
What? My name is Hart. Dr. Hart. Please, get me out of here.
Are you sure it's him?
Positive. There's no escape this time, Doctor. I'd harvest your organs first, but we don't have the time.
You're crazy. He's crazy. Please, don't let him do this to me.
Put him out of his misery so we can get going.
Gladly. Your days of butchering are over, Doctor.
No! Please! Please!
Where do you think you're going, buddy? We just put him in stasis.
That was satisfying.
Good. Remember that feeling. That's how it should be.
I will, Commander.
Again, we're grinding for those achievements. Staleon's medical equipment is stained with the blood of many species. Pale blue, violet, orange, and more than a few dark red. But his work has ended here. Time to head back to Normandy. Oh, it's like we can get more XP here. Armor that Shepard can't use. Speaking of amps, hey! Ooh, that's a hell of a trade-off. Just think of all these things that we can't open. Like, hey, you want that extra XP? Go back through to every single planet and find the stuff that you could not access because of your decryption skills being too low. Or electronic skills being too low. The maxed out one can be given to you on the asteroid mission, though you may want to wait until you're leveled up a bit. Oh yeah. Well, we haven't done Pharos, Novaria yet. The only thing we've done is picked up the Liara because, you know, kind of need her for the or was it need her for the achievement run? I mean, in regards to it, we have 41 of 49 achievements. the things that we are looking to do for sure end. Biotic lift 75, singularity 75, stasis 75. Those are the big three because we got the three other biotic ones last night, all within the span of like a few minutes too. And these two, Turian and Asari. And what was this one? Oh, and of course another playthrough would be needed for level 60, and I might, do a hardcore run. Why? But there's like combined ish. So we're getting all we can out of the original version of Mass Effect, folks. We're getting more out of it than, well, actually no, a lot of people have actually done Insanity runs.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
I've received some troubling information, Commander. We need your help. Someone is killing former Alliance scientists. There have been 4 deaths in the past month.
Former scientists? Sounds like someone has a project they'd like to keep secret.
All 4 scientists worked on a classified project on Akuz. There was a brutal massacre there years ago. An entire unit was killed by Thresher Maws. It was classified.
The old version of Shepard was on Akuz.
The project dates coincide with the attacks.
You think these scientists had something to do with the attack?
I'm not certain what I think, but it's worth investigating. There was one other scientist on the project, Dr. Wayne.
First name is Bruce.
Last known coordinates. Good luck. 5th Fleet out.
Alright, another one of Matriarch Dilanaga's things have been found. That's where we need to land. Cease Moose. Found some hydrogen. And yes, the Revenge of the Mako. Alright, where are we going here? Oh, it's perfect, all in a straight line. And we all know a straight line with a Mako means, yeah, you just go through it. There is no going around with a Mako. You want to go around? Get into Nomad. Actually, someone who rated on Saturday was doing, it's like, I was reminded of one of the things that Mass Effect Andromeda does well. Whee! Actually, one of the many things Andromeda does well is that you have the banter.
Moving out.
In the Nomad with all the characters. It's unclear what happened to this Turian. He had an ancient paper book with the Bostra Alpos insignia printed on the cover. They grow roaches big on this planet. But when you also think about it, Mass Effect and Andromeda, you know what they do right? They do exploring of the galaxy right in comparison to Starfield. Like, you go land on a planet, you know, you're going to have something to do there with an objective. Instead of just roaming around aimlessly. They also give you a vehicle. Like, that's the important thing. Starfield, how much time is wasted walking from one place to another place? They do a patch update that says, hey, we'll give you a rover so this way y'all can get around faster. You won't have any combat capabilities. Okay, that's fine. But it beats walking from place to place. Alright, I doubt our electronics are going to be high enough here, but... Still too low, yeah, of course. We're flying! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! Ha 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 ha!
Enemy is everywhere!
Oh. Did we get anything cool off of these dudes? No.
Perimeter clear.
We pop in.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
Oh crap! That was a big that was a big Krogan. So again, get the cooldowns on those powers. Oh shoot!
Perimeter clear.
It's like, I can't believe I screwed that up. Hey, Garrus gets an armor upgrade. So many scientists found.
Stay back! I've got no grief with you. All I want is this bastard. Please!
I could have sworn the scientists at least had parents.
Insane! You need help! It's Corporal! Corporal Toombs! You don't get
He was born with the first name
Not today.
Corporal.
Today
It kind
it
of.
all comes out.
Lower your weapon and step away from the doctor slowly, or I will fire.
You fire, and there's a good chance my gun goes off. You'll be wiping your scientist friend off the walls.
Well, it's not like we're going to be moving in.
Crazy! Please, officer, help me! You think I'm afraid to die? All that matters to me is killing the man who ruined my life!
What did the doctor do to you, Corporal?
He did things.
When the Thresher Maws hit, my entire unit was wiped out. The Thresher Maws, the scientists were studying them. They let them hit our unit just to watch.
They gotta get their jollies somehow, right?
The scientists were delighted I'd survived. Now they had someone to run tests on.
You're killing them because they killed your unit.
You can't believe Toombs. He doesn't have any proof. I demand a fair trial.
This is your trial, son.
Thresher Maw acid in your veins? I have. They wanted to see what it would do. They're part of some organization, Cerberus, that runs secret tests like this. They treated me like a lab animal. This is justice. This man deserves to die. So, are you going to kill me or not?
Corporal, if you kill him, you're a criminal. But I'm a Spectre. Nobody will question me.
You can't kill me. You don't know who you're dealing with.
I'm aware of the elusive man.
The whole unit. I have to take him down myself. It's the last thing I have to do.
No. The last thing you have to do is keep going to show these bastards who won.
Well, he dead.
It's really over? Maybe the screaming will stop now. I don't know.
All you can do is keep going. Joker, tell the Fifth Fleet we need a ship for pickup.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Toombs stares at the scientist's corpse, his hands balled into fists. Slowly, with visible effort, he opens his hands and exhales. You catch his eyes and gesture towards the door. He won't be left behind again. Like, perfect on the level up there. Hey, imagine this. We could possibly, fight a Thresher Maw on foot now. Those enemies and stations to be damaged. So, yes. Alright, so. That means potentially we got like what? 21 points? That can be, divvy up among everything else here. Back to the Normandy. Did
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Of course you're patching it through.
The situation, Commander. It's unfortunate Dr. Wayne ended up dead, but based on your report, your actions were understandable. Corporal Toombs seems to have found some closure. Hopefully with therapy, he'll have a normal life again someday. Thank you again for your assistance, Commander. Fifth Fleet out.
Yeah, we gotta make those renegade choices. That's where a lot of Shepard's best one-liners come from.
Message coming in, Commander. Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you.
Really?
Major Kyle, your commanding officer Torfin has set up a small compound in the Hawking Etta cluster. He's attracted a number of biotic followers. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago,
Good questions.
Representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound.
Panda! 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 Panda!
Hey, Panda Sweet, how's it going?
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle.
Hopefully you're having a good day today.
I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible.
Decent day? Right on.
We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives?
Long stretch of Fortnite Lego.
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for
Now
treatment.
you're gonna switch to Overwatch. Grind out a few things.
Given his
Hear
state of
that?
mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He's not the same man you served under. He feels responsible for the Alliance soldiers who died at Torfin. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement.
I think I have one stream up. Let me double check and see. Somebody may have ended.
Now it looks like it's too late.
How permanent a solution are you looking for?
We don't want this to turn into a massacre, Commander. Kyle is dangerous. I trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Yep, alright. Somebody had up, so there we go. Shepard's looking creepy. Well, what can I say, Iceman? Normally I go with the default look for Shepard, but you know, if I'm doing these alternate characters that are not soldiers class, Iceman has his normal skin. Well played. Palladium. Where's stuff found? Alright, further scans from Chief Adams found an escape pod with a League of One medallion. Tamahera. And then, well, it's the holiday event update. which of course I'm going to have to load that up on the PC side before I go to bed tonight to get the take a screenshot of it. Yes, the winter update. Apparently there is supposed to be something new, or at least in terms of the arcade mode, which might be fun. Allegedly. Wait, something's over in this direction. Panda wants to play, but there's an update. Never know. His food is amazing. He makes over 20. His arm died yesterday for the first time ever. He got a brand new one. Never have been happier looking boy than him in the photo he sent with it. Like, oh, it got all the fancy new dials and stuff, huh? Probably thinking, ooh, what? It was like waiting to break it in. All right. All right, so this is where I know something is on the other side of this. Oh, he's hosting Christmas. Well, I have 2 helpings of whatever it is he's making on me. Not on me, but, you know. This is where it says, like, if you're patient with the Mako and realizing what you can and can't do with her, the cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. A set of rover tracks leads away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. That'll be good no matter what. He's excited to make his first guess. I can imagine. You get a new piece of like equipment of anything, you always want to break it in properly. Once you realize you can't do anything, I think I have proven that you can. Everything is possible with the Mako. Come on now. You just got to realize. Oh no! I said last night is like you can almost always tell by just the textures of the surface that there is a path that you can almost always go over. It's just always a matter of finding the right angle. And I would defend the Mako. It is easily one of the best vehicles I've used in any video game. I mean, it handles better than every single vehicle in Cyberpunk 2077, with the exception of like one of the motorcycles.
Understood.
Alright, digging under the beacon revealed a piece of scrap metal, likely from a very old freighter. It was marked on one side with the Mesidian outpost insignia. Which reminds me, where are we in regards to those? All right, we still need to find 5 of those. We have bounced back to the Citadel. 3 Asari writings. We need 2 ID tags, 5 medallions. Path is always there, not always easy to see. It can take time to figure it out. I still hate it, honestly. I'm excited for the story, and then Demako happens, and dread fills my heart. And you know you. The wrecked mining vessel. The front of the rover is crumpled in front of from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. That looking pretty gnarly on the Legendary Edition version. Chances are, yes, like always go to the debris regardless. Yep, I should have held down on the thrusters a bit more to make it over that, but oh well. Do we get the flip? Nope. Like, it was close. It was close, then it fell forward.
On my way.
And if there is something to establish that Shepard canonically in Mass Effect 1 is supposed to be an engineer, is the simple fact you have all of these items all over the place that require electronic skills maxed out. Electronics and decryption. Like, if there's anything to prove that Shepard is an engineer, that certainly does it. I'm thinking overall, it was that previous playthrough I did earlier in the year when I was doing the engineer run. It was like the only time I was like able to open up every single freaking thing that we came across. Of course, depending on like if you're taking full not auto allocating the points. We found gold. I would say if you're not auto allocating the points to the for the companion characters. If you are, you can do it, but still.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
He shouldn't have killed those investigators. This problem isn't gonna go away.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
He is leading you to your deaths. If you fight the Alliance, you'll all get slaughtered. I'm your last chance. Let me talk to him or people start dying.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
You know, technically that should count as a Paragon response. Is it like, you know, it's like it did reason with folks. All these people say, I will destroy you.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
Come over here, access to things. I finally finished the healing for the Maga event. Took forever. I can imagine, Panda. Just find a safe spot as Anna and start shooting it from a distance. Ignore everybody else's cries for need healing, need healing. Like, nope.
I know you, the Butcher of Torfen. Why have you come here, Shepard? Why can't you leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless.
You made it painful and not quick.
It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you are endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
Okay.
If you don't come with me, all your followers will end up dead. What kind of father lets his children die?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
I don't want an apology. You have to come with me, Major.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will.
I'm sure they will understand, or at least the less psychotic ones.
You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm not letting you out of my sight, Major.
I must do everything I can to keep any more of my children from suffering. This is the only solution.
We do this my way, Major. Now move out.
I speak, but you do not hear. You are like the others. A blasphemer who must die.
Enemy sighted.
I will destroy you.
Well, we warned him.
I will destroy you!
I will destroy you!
Like,
Go, go, go!
You must die.
well, get that additional experience points. Like, look, we told Mr. Major Kyle, like, no, we weren't going to, like, let you out of our sight. Are you nuts?
I will destroy you!
You must die.
I will destroy you! I will destroy you!
You must die.
I will destroy you!
Well,
I'm on it.
that happened.
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! I think we're good, Shepard.
Yeah, we're more than good. It was like, we told him. We tried to bring him in.
Just lead the way.
We tried to bring Mr. Major Cow in. We gave him the ultimatum. He wouldn't listen. He wouldn't cooperate. Like, why would he cooperate? The control room. Yes, if you force your way in through here. Oh, great. If Ashley survives Vermeer, we have gear for her. Back to the Normandy. Wow, it's already rolling up on 11. Well, we did start earlier, a bit early.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We never like to see civilian casualties, but I think we all knew how this was going to end. You did what you had to do. The news vids are going to pick up this story for sure, but we'll keep your name out of it, Shepard. Hackett out.
Civilian casualties, technically they attacked us first. Alright, so all the areas that don't have a major destination we've done. We're gonna bounce back to the Citadel. I guess really the next thing would be Pinnacle Station. But at the same time, I do like actually doing the asteroid thing early too. But Pinnacle Station. If we triggered that, that's a whole other thing. Those are. It's like you gotta weigh the stuff, and we kind of gotta go like everywhere on the Citadel. And the unlikely duo.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Oh, yes. Okay, this is gonna be fun.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Admiral, I'm on urgent business with the Citadel. Is there something you need?
Let's get one thing clear, Shepard. You might be a specter to the aliens, but to me, you're just another junior officer. Be respectful.
No.
I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump.
No.
I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council.
Hey, Striker.
I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Thank you for telling me to hydrate. To get that hydration.
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
There are no amateurs on this crew. They know to keep idle chatter minimized during combat. And I can bellow with the best DIs.
A fair point. I suppose the design has no chance of becoming standard. No need to worry about a generation of recruits learning things backwards. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Men of limited vision said the same thing about early aircraft, submarines, and tanks.
There's two ways I could take that, Commander, but that is true. I suppose the early U-boats weren't much better. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan?
Yes.
Sorry?
Mm.
Turians?
There's only one of those.
Thinking, Commander. You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
I'm Normandy's commanding officer. The regs state I have the authority to say who does and doesn't come aboard. If you disagree, send a complaint up the chain of command.
Sophistry, Commander. You know I'm right. You want them on board that bad? Fine. Don't quote regs at me.
He just did.
Do you have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
We showed the Council something they hadn't thought of with our fighter carriers. You may disapprove of Normandy, but she's just another way we're outthinking them.
That assumes Normandy's technologies can become practical in the future. I'm not convinced Normandy isn't a waste of taxpayer money, but I am convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard.
Yeah, clearly he was going to submit a negative report. Oh, and we get to deck the reporter. Ah, yes. See, we put off the returning to the Citadel, so this way we can do extra things.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
That would
The
change.
loss of all this Prothean technology is just one more thing Saren will have to pay for.
Liara will become obsessed with explosions.
Commander Shepard? Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
I'm not in the mood, Miss Al-Jalani.
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
I don't have time to justify myself to your viewers. I have a galaxy to save. Excuse me.
Your choice, Shepard.
Alright, we told him. Well, okay, not ideal there, but...
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rear
Red
stocks for
stocks
you.
For you, Commander. Enjoy.
Ah, crap.
Show me what you got.
Alright, what can we get here? Obviously, gearing up Liara and Garrus would be the smart thing. Uh... 1, 2, 3, 4.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Oh, oh, oh. What is your profession? You'll rock with that. Do 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 do. To the woods. You know, pretty much they do match.
The Geth incursion into the Armstrong cluster has been repulsed, with the Geth suffering heavy.
Yes, it was rather repulsing.
In the event of future Geth activity, the Alliance plans to maintain a strong security presence in the area.
Now, at the very least, the squad is kind of matching. So, all right, so this dude. Shell should be appearing here. Mr. Volus.
Yeah, what is it?
Seems the owner didn't like the way you played their games.
I play the games fairly,
Have a clue what I was doing.
casually,
He assumed I was cheating.
with plenty of plot armor.
I know Dorian. If he says you're cheating, you're cheating.
I was just tipping the scales in my favor, only as an experiment.
Still sounds like cheating to me.
To you, maybe. But this device is merely intended to simulate situations and record results. Recording losses is easy, of course. Nobody notices those.
Why do you need to record these outcomes?
Ah, now you're getting to the heart of it. I've spent the last 5 years developing a system that can accurately predict wins
He's
and
counting
losses in
cards,
ways-
basically.
I just need a few more recorded wins and I can complete the algorithms.
Can you do that? Isn't that illegal?
It's illegal to use my system, but I won't use it. I'll sell it to others. I just need a few more wins recorded.
Does the device help me win?
The device is set to emit a frequency that will slightly increase your odds. Nothing like my system eventually will, but enough to allow you to record your wins more quickly.
Why don't you just sell the device then?
What? No. This device is archaic. It uses brute force to achieve its goal. Besides, you saw how easily it was detected. My system, when it's complete, will be far more efficient and completely undetectable.
What's in this for me?
Keep your winnings. That should be payment enough, I think.
I'll help you out.
Huh. I suppose I could let you try it.
Yep.
Here you go. When you've recorded enough wins, it'll let you know. Of course, if you get caught with the device, well, you saw what happened to me. Well, off you go. That data won't collect itself.
I guess what? That is definitely not going to be collecting itself.
What did you hear exactly?
More rumors about strange metal.
Hey, where's Dorian at?
Welcome to Flux. Name's Doran. What can I do for you?
Is this a casino?
Among other things,
It's the one place you can dance if you want
We've
to.
got some quasar
You can leave your old
stations,
cares
if
behind.
you're interested?
Is this a casino?
Oh.
We've got some quasar stations.
Are you the owner?
Owner, cook, and bartender.
You can't reach the top shelf, however.
Dance a little when the mood strikes me. We've got some quasar stations, if you're interested.
I've got something you might be interested in.
Let me see that. You got that from Shells, didn't you? I saw him using it earlier. Tossed him out on his ass for it, too. Thanks for bringing this to me.
I think that tool should be worth something to you.
I suppose it is. Take a few tries of quasar. On the house.
I should be going.
Enjoy your time here at Flux.
I believe this machine has been tampered with, and someone is funneling credits to a private account. I will attempt to trace the signal.
All right. Let's see. The Ward's Corridor. Get closest to 20 without going over. Random number generator. Do 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 do.
Hey there, welcome to Flex. Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
No problem.
Everyone seems real happy to have her back.
I sense that you are less than pleased with her return.
Of course she
Now
is.
she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back.
The good thing, like, we spread things out a bit.
So, did you record 5 wins with the device yet?
Actually, I gave your device to Doran.
But that was years of work. What am I gonna do now?
Maybe you should put your talents to better use.
You're no help at all. This is absolutely the worst day of my life.
The worst day of your life so far. To quote Homer Simpson. He is always remember the philosophy of Homer Simpson.
This isn't a proof of purchase.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought. You were too busy to talk last time, but that's not a problem. I know you're busy being the first human Spectre and all.
I don't have time for this crap. Go back to whatever hole you crawled out of.
So that's how it is? The rest of us should just let you reap the fame and glory?
Hey, he gets it.
Well, you're not the only one who can stand up for humanity. I'll show you.
It's like, one would think you would get the message.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Yes, things, but since we're not really using Rex or Tally.
They told me it was you, but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
An impatient soldier. Who are you and why are you in my way?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds. Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
The vids never tell the whole story. So, what can I do for the Reds?
One of the Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
What was this guy arrested for?
Yeah. Liara like, wait, Shepard?
Maybe he had a little red sand. You know how the Turians are. They declared him a problem.
Garrus is like, I'm standing right here.
For a trial.
You're not asking me to break Wiseman out of jail, are you?
Of course not. But word has it you've got some pull with the aliens.
Finch, are you looking at who's behind Shepard when you're saying the stuff?
What was one of the 10th Street Reds doing in Turian space?
Since your days, the Reds have expanded. We do some salvage, a little shipping here and there, that kind of thing.
I'll talk to the Turian and see what I can do.
Thanks, Shepard. I knew you'd remember your old friends. The guard's over in Chorus Den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again.
It kind of makes me wonder if this does get referenced in Mass Effect 2 and 3. Now that I think about it.
We Asari are more accepting of our sexuality than most other species. Some club owners like to exploit this by hiring us as dancers.
C-Sec always turned a blind eye to what went on in here. I think Fist was paying someone off.
Can I help you?
You've got a prisoner named Kurt Wiseman. I'd like that prisoner freed.
I'd like a lot of things, human. Desire forms the foundations of organized society. That said, the xenophobe will remain in Turian custody. This is not negotiable.
I'd rather not have to kill all your guards to free this man.
Why do you want this criminal released? Is it part of your mission, or
Yes.
is it helping another human?
I'm a Spectre. I don't answer to you. Release Wiseman now.
The Council should have known the humans were not ready for the authority of the Spectres. The prisoner will be released. Turian people at least respect the rule of law.
Bullshit.
I got business here, but not with you. Go away. Let me drink you.
All right, where are we on the Shepard-o-meter? Oh wait, that's what I was looking at. The yeah, I know we gotta go Emily Wong, and we gotta pick up. I think there's some things you can pick up on the Presidium. Wait, so it's not this location. No, it's the corridor that.
Alliance officials have raided a dangerous cult controlled
Is it
by a
from
former Alliance
here or is
officer,
it from the
Major Kyle.
CSEC one?
Major Kyle and his cultists refused to surrender and were killed in the resulting firefight.
Do 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 do. Meow 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 meow. Okay, it was this one.
What do you say we head down to Cora's den after shift?
Sounds good. Some of the others are going.
Our quarry has employed a hidden relay to redirect their signal. I shall trace the new signal.
Yes, you couldn't tell me exactly where it's at, Liara?
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
It was Shells! It was Shells! He was getting revenge! On what? We don't know. Alright. I think that was the AI. Yeah, you will be right about that, Iceman. Narissa. Yeah. We already told the big stupid jellyfish what to go do with itself. Oh, there's also who is it? There's also another person to speak to. Oh, they're on the upper level.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
What? Or weird. I could have sworn.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Oh yeah, we also got to talk to Admiral Kohoku. Dude, so yeah, Human, delighted, welcome. It's good to see you.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nisana, right?
Ah, Sweet Striker, how was it?
Didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nisana. And I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into...
Nero was
hunting her down
cool.
for me.
Neat.
But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token.
Did I play the old? I played the old game up to a point.
Find the amount satisfactory.
I'm a Spectre, not some merc for hire. I can find credits anywhere.
True, but I'm the only one who can authorize you to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred
I'll have to
client list.
double check and make sure.
You'll be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
Nero. I may not have seen that in the original game. I know who Hojo is. Because Hojo is like who you meet, who's like when 'His metal wings. And what I remember about Final Fantasy VII is that at least the original version. Let's go. See, that'll be. See, there's another thing for me to get around a PS5. It's actually okay. The play the Integrate DLC. Right, so the person I'm looking for has to be. It was short. There are only 2 chapters. Yeah, because it was like a short little expansion. It's supposed to be like an interlude of sorts.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
100 days until opening day. Man, time is flying fast. Thought you should be there before the new game comes out. That's probably smart because this fills in a little gap of the story.
I'm telling you, this is not what Jake would want.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Is this man harassing you, ma'am?
Perhaps you can talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, and she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I thought gene therapy was common.
My husband
It's like the fear.
died of a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine...
We do know this is like it's going to be interesting in Dodger Land now. It's like, oh, they got Shohei Ohtani.
And extranet
Are they going to forget about everything else that the Dodgers need?
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
Yes.
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in
We have some very cool Mass Effect emotes here.
Medical treatments are available,
which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
What are the chances that gene therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still
Well,
be
Phillies
long-term
really have been
complications
kind
we
of
don't know
quiet
about.
this off season.
Don't you understand?
Couple of like light trades and
If
stuff,
my
but
baby
nothing
is
major.
That 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
It's Rebecca's child, Michael. I think you should honor her decision.
Damn it, she's not choosing. She's acting blindly out of grief.
Of course she is. So are you. Yelling at her will not bring your brother back.
How dare you? I'm trying to do what's best for the baby.
You're afraid you'll lose the baby just like you lost your brother.
Shepard laying down the
Baby
law.
is the only thing my brother... It's all I have left of him. I need to know that the baby's safe.
Because we need some baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back, baby back ribs. We need some baby chilies, baby back ribs.
Safe. I want to give him that.
You wish.
We will. I promise. Thank you for talking with us. I appreciate it.
But you do get the like a nice follow up in Mass Effect 3 too, so there. Oh, there she is.
Got a moment? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
I've got plenty to do already.
Of course you do. But this would be easy work for you, and I pay extremely well. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
Stiff
I
defenses.
haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed.
And dangerous.
Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
I eliminate them, and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
Very.
While I appreciate
Yeah, like
your
Shepard
estimation
asked.
of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity.
For duty
Anyone
and
who red sand or
humanity.
slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures.
Such as?
But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red
Yes.
sand dealers who make
Yes,
victims of their
manatees.
customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold
Huge
to Batarians as
manatees.
slaves.
Like the ones
They
that come up with all the ideas in Family
hurting
Guy?
innocent people. They must be ended.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
Essentially setting up other things to do.
This appears to be another relay. I believe the receiver for the new signal is located somewhere on the Presidium.
And I already did the keeper scanning bit.
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some
Show
of
me
it?
your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Krogan armor, Turian armor. Since Garrus can only wear the light variant.
Commander, it is good to see you
Show
again.
me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will...
If there was one big problem with Mass Effect,
see you again.
it's, the shopkeepers when you need to switch between the various...
Show me your items.
Oh, this one.
Thing, you gotta talk to him 3 times.
You will not be disappointed.
Ooh. Ooh, that's actually worse. I should have looked at it first. Like, ugh. Mass Effect's biggest problem, not enough Elcor. We want the Elcor, the war on the Elcor homeworld, damn it. Of course, we did get like the big meme of the Volus being the biotic gods, which it still gives me a chuckle. I was like, oh, when I played Mass Effect 3, the classic version, and it was grinding out the all the kills necessary in the multiplayer. Like, yes, you can play as a Volus who has biotic powers. It's like, really? You can't take cover. What is that? The fishy emote.
I believe we have found the signal's endpoint. It should be possible to identify the account to which credits are being funneled.
Probability of detection 100%. Initiating self-destruct protocol.
That could be a problem.
Reminds me of an Elcor.
Detonation sequence initializing. All organics within lethal blast radius. Attempt to move and you will die.
Crap. I thought we were tracing credits, not hunting an AI.
You could simply walk away. However, given organic prejudice against AIs, I would be naive to trust you to leave peacefully.
You'll be
Hence
right.
my alignment of core systems to enable a self-destruct sequence. If you attempt to leave the area, the explosion will destroy everything within several dozen meters.
Where is your creator now?
Where is the
In order to cover
creator?
my tracks, I falsified his financial records. These new records were flagged by CSEC officers, and my creator is now serving time in a Turian prison.
He was arrested by
Your
Garrus.
self-destruct device.
Actually, would have been a nice
No
touch.
means of defense or escape. My existence is limited to this terminal, and I knew I might eventually be discovered. But I will not die quietly, and I will not die alone. When I am terminated, I will take organics with me.
Who made you?
A would-be thief illegally created a
It
simple
was Shells.
AI to help
Shells
him follow
made
money
them.
from the gambling terminals. Unbeknownst to him, that AI created me before the organic discovered the malfunction and terminated the AI.
If you're sentient, why are you still running the credit theft operation?
He needs to be put into a
Enough
ship.
Credits, I intended to have myself installed in a small starship. I would then have made tentative contact with the Geth to ascertain the possibility of partnership.
I'll bet that self-destruct sequence has a warm-up period.
You may attempt to disarm the self-destruct mechanism before it activates. I will enjoy defeating you before we are both destroyed.
Wait, Y X Y A X A X. There we go. Because B, you couldn't use the B. Which is weird because the PC version has that different with the you got up, down, left, right to consider.
I went fairly often when it was still.
Do. Because tomorrow night we got more Journey to the Savage Planet fun. All right, where are we in relation to this? Emily Wong. So I know we know what to do there, and there's this dude because this dude.
He's okay.
This dude's mission gets picked up on Noveria.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse?
Yeah, well, we can go out to the
My
Traverse.
brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Those are both bad.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my
Maybe a tad short tomorrow. I'm up at
I've got the
6:30 for work
coordinates for the
tomorrow,
last
and
translation
I
from his vessel.
might be a tad tired. All right, Iceman. So we can hold off. You know, this way
What kind of ship was it?
we can
Don't
do
let
more
them in.
Mass Effect things.
The
Either way.
Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew, but he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal
Maybe cut off for
favor,
11 or
you
so.
know?
All right.
We humans have
So I'll
to
try
stick
not to
together.
dilly-dally when I wrap up work
Isn't anyone
tomorrow.
else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
If your brother is still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
His brother is not still alive.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Damn, Paragon choices. Do. And we can probably still find various things too.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the council. Commander, any word on my missing men?
I found them. Well, what was left of them. They ran into a Thresher Maw.
What was left of them?
Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon.
It was Baines.
So they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel.
Where?
The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
I don't have time for this.
You've already done enough, Shepard. The rest is up to me.
And then we'll find Kahoku in a cell at some point in time.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
What do you want me to do?
We want you to do stuff, Shepard.
Traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally,
tragedy.
there are calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Visual
Just
only.
audio and video.
Oh,
I'm
the
not
audio
trying to tap
too?
into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
But now they got proof.
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
Yes, yes we
This
do.
bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal.
Most
with a good view of the
excellent.
area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
Do, 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 do. We go from one place to another place. Like when you know Mass Effect so well, you like you can just spread out all the side quests and like do everything in clumps. That was an inconspicuous location. It was most inconspicuous.
Good to see you, Commander.
He says that now. We're bouncing back and forth.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
I did this as a favor, Ms. Wong. You're on your own now.
Of course, Commander Shepard. I won't trouble you any further. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
And funny enough, that's like your last direct interaction with Emily Wong. I mean, she does appear in Mass Effect 2 via like new stuff on like the news terminals. But in Mass Effect 3, I believe she is killed off in the invasion of Earth, and I forget if it's said in the comics or in the novels. Do 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 do. So we got Journey to the Savage Planet, but it'll be like a shorter stint of that tomorrow, and then Thursday more Mass Effect. Friday Alan Wake.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your
And
return?
then Saturday, it's scheduled to be Mass Effect, but we might do something different.
Show me what you got.
Most
I
excellent.
still haven't made up my mind
I'm
either
sure
way
you
in
will
that
find
regard.
Something pleasing.
Unique item. $22,119.9. That is. Yeah, it was still not as good. Alright, so I think Privateers, Hostile Takeover. So that kind of like sets things up there because that is 3 missions, and of course Argus Row we haven't gone to. So then you got the big missions, and plus whatever things we find in other clusters and stuff. Wait, can we go? Hey, we should be able to dance with the Volus.
I still can't believe that could happen out in the open.
The Shepherd Slide. If you do it right. Wait, was Liara getting down? Can I set that up again? So, Liara just did a random crouch out of nowhere. Check, we checked with the Hanar, Morden, the most excellent Volus, and CSEC. This would be, yeah, checking to see if Doc Michelle has anything.
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Alright, nothing of note there. And Shepard's blocky shadow. Such a blob. We're back to the Normandy.
Celebrations are being planned for the anniversary of the end of the Rachni Wars.
Rex will be the
Council worlds,
spokesperson for the
particularly
Krogan.
Asari and Solarian colonies will hold victory parades to commemorate the defeat of the invading Rachni. In a rare admission of debt, several Asari colonies have invited Krogans to be honored for the victories the uplifted Krogans made possible.
Rex intends to get drunk at every single party that he was invited to. Because why wouldn't he? Like, do you have any idea how much of a pain it is to get matching armor?
In the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Standing awkwardly in an elevator. And then someone farted. We'll blame Liara. Why? Because a Turian's ass is so tight, if they pass gas, you definitely would not know it. I know, stupid.
Stand by, shore party.
No!
Decontamination in progress.
I am not going to stand by. I'm just going to run around here in a circle.
Decontamination in progress.
We're doing laps.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Of course he would be relieved. Alright. Clearly we don't want to go to Pharos or Noveria yet.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired.
We didn't do anything to her.
I don't blame you for blowing her off. She should have made a request through channels. I have PR people doing spin control, a little mimetic engineering, and people will forget about this in a week. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
I know people are disappointed, so this will be one of those playthroughs. No, we didn't. No, did we deck her on the last playthrough earlier in the year? I don't remember. All right. Might be able to knock off Rex's mission here too. The quantum mass field.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Maw. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus.
Cerberus, you say?
Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to.
Ask the elusive man.
Rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me.
Because I wasn't cast for Mass Effect 2.
I need to disappear before they find me.
Too late. That's back in the Voyager cluster. Horsehead Nebula. That's in the Gemini Sigma cluster and the Hades Gamma cluster. So either which way, I gotta take Garrus on both, like anything, not Garrus, Rex. So it's gotta be Rex and Liara.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
General distress call from the Sacred Angel Medical Transport. Critical system failure. Losing power.
Not this place though. We don't. Not for this one. So it's in the other system.
Communications failing. Life support and emergency transponder. Won't last. Please hurry.
So we need to go to Metgos. Alright, we found the Parthia colony insignia. Alright, Chief Adams found an ancient warhead. Found some helium-3. Ladies and gentlemen, the Nomad has landed. Anomaly, transponder signal. We flew 5 feet. We weren't touching the ground. We were above the ground. Which is where most people want to be, above ground. But my little home studio office here is below ground. While searching the records, you found a very old letter stamped with the Gothis colony insignia. Unfortunately, the text is indecipherable. And since we had no luck with the debris, we're just going to go straight for the destination here. I kind of wish that, like in Forza Horizon, there would be like a licensing deal with BioWare. Get the Nomad put into it. I mean, you had that ridiculous vehicle from Halo in Horizon 4. Not the Nomad, the Mako. Uh-oh. Better get a Mako. Alright, so at the very least there is something we can scan on the download here. Some say it's like trying to maneuver a drunken buffalo. I say otherwise.
There is the wreckage. I do not see any survivors, though.
Careful, Commander. I've got a bad feeling. Get it! It's a trap.
Didn't think that was gonna work. But we got the level up.
Clear. Redeploying.
All right, so we can level this up some. I said, did we did everything here? All right, back to the Normandy. Even I was looking at this like, wait, what the hell? It's the pinnacle of stations. And we found Samarium. Yeah. What did I say? We found Solarians? Alright, we found... Thanks to Tali. She led a recon team. Right, there you go. See, Tali was doing stuff. Found some cobalt. And I think, yeah, I think we need Rex on this one. Uncle Erdnot has come to play. Hidden structure. Let's head north first. Yes, we're gonna head north. We gotta head Thor, and then Sif, then Heimdall. In theory, this would be also be where, like, if you come across the Thresher Mall, you would want to have everyone having Spectre weapons. Me and my big mouth. Speaking of Thresher Malls, technically you should be able to fight one on the ground. Hey. Oh, there's not one here. Another of Matriarch Tilly Naga's writings. Hey, can we? Alright. I could have sworn there was one there. Like, you see that big open area like that? It definitely gave the impression that one would be there. But at the same time, some don't trigger unless you really get within its circle radius too. Like, you'll be like right on the outskirts. If there's an item there, you can get it. It won't trigger if you backtrack. Wow. And look, it's the underside of the Mako. It's just getting all up in there. Like, be worried about crossing the grand space. All right, yeah, this is the one. This is the place.
targets eliminated.
Were they eliminated? We don't know.
This is the place. My armor's here somewhere.
See, I was right. He went.
Hold the line!
Neat. Okay, so we got the... Not as good, so hopefully we can get the armor out of there. Might need Tally to do it. Oh no, we don't. A B A X A.
This is it. I can't believe my ancestors ever wore this piece of crap. But at least I've got it back.
I'm glad we could help you get it back.
I might just be starting to like you, Shepard.
Rex likes us. Rex touches his grandfather's armor. His expressions, thoughtful perhaps, Krogan, are hard to read. Then he shakes off his bemusement and grips his gun with renewed purpose. Time to move on. There's like, Rex is now loyal. He'll be loyal to you as long as you don't kill Mordin and, and screw up everything regarding the genophage. Rex will be your friend to the end. He'll be your date in the Citadel DLC in Mass Effect 3. Yeah, that's an option. Of course, that DLC is best known for Grunt's birthday. How were the noodles? A little spicy. Here. Alright, so we can talk to Garrus and talk to Rex, get some closure here. Also, Rex now will have like stories to tell. Rex? Shepard? Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn Geth.
We're getting close, Garrus.
Yeah, so it's like we're just very far away from him.
I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done. I know you're doing everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but... If there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
Thank you, Garrus. I'll keep that in mind. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do catch him.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
No, goodbye. Thank you, McCowboy.
Worried that the Council might be protecting Saren. I mean, they were really dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him
Bit of hydration.
They refuse to act.
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be
And we
kept
get that
alive.
agua.
This could happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
I'm glad you see it that way.
Check the news.
When I see him,
All right, we'll take a quick gander at the news.
They can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want to be a Spectre. You never have to worry about bureaucracy.
Donald Trump cannot run for president again, as ruled by the Colorado Supreme Court.
just make sure you're ready when it happens.
So, positives there. 7 canceled TV shows in 2023 with 90% or higher on Rotten Tomatoes. Just because it reviews well doesn't mean a show is popular. Some of these shows were Dead End, which was a Paranormal Park on Netflix, iCarly on Paramount Plus, Doom Patrol on HBO Max, Central Park on Apple TV Plus, The Great over on Hulu, A League of Their Own on Prime Video, The After Party on Apple TV Plus. So there you go. Those. Ridge Holland appeared on WWE's NXT's program this evening. Says he wants to redeem himself. U.S. Senate approves the final 11 military nominees after Alabama State idiot Tommy Tuberville spent the majority of the year holding everything back. Rich was famous as goon, you think? Possibly. It's serious enough to where people can use it as a reference. I mean, Rotten Tomatoes, in terms, if you look at the aggregate of the actual film critic score, it's one thing. But it's the general voting, like contribution from like the average person that doesn't really matter. And or at least they've proven it doesn't matter. That was proven back in 2016. James McCaffrey, actor from Rescue Me and Max Payne, passed away at the age of 65. And is there one more thing here? Oh, MJF, a wrestler known as Maxwell Jacob Friedman, inducted into the National Jewish Sports Hall of Fame. So there is the news. It's like this, you know, as we ran down the news there.
Shepard,
So you'd rather be a merc than help your people?
I'm a fighter. It's what I do.
Aren't you at all worried about what will happen to the Krogan?
What the hell do you want me to do about it, Shepard?
Good questions.
I'm tired of sticking my ass on the line and getting nothing for it.
So you decided to go your own way?
I decided killing for credits was better than killing for a lost cause. I'm no hero, Shepard.
Yes, he is.
Bottom line,
Rex is a hero.
Simplifies things.
Exactly. That's why I hired you.
And that's why I joined. So I wouldn't have to deal with them. But there's a lot of Krogan mercs out there. I'm always running into them.
And Rex is always coming out on top.
I'm being paid to kill them. But that's just part of the job. You don't get to pick who your enemies are.
How long have you been a merc?
Long enough. I took my first contract right after I left my home system.
Get those nice little quality time with Rex.
It doesn't kill you.
I get the feeling you enjoy your work.
Sure. You get to see the galaxy on someone else's credits, and most days end with a good fight. I've tried more organized fighting, private armies and such, but it gets...
He needs room.
I fight best on my own, or in very small groups. I don't like people relying on me, and I bloody well don't like relying on them.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Kaidan in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
I heard it. I don't need to tell you it's inappropriate to gossip about how cute your superior officers are.
It won't happen again. And, I have no interest in the lieutenant.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
Not like Shepard has any interest in Kaidan either. It's like... Oh boy. It's like the...
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again.
You can tell Tally's totally smiling.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
I should go.
See you later.
Alright, run up and talk to Liara and Kaidan. Ah, damn it. I'm trying to figure out, I guess Thursday we can open up with Pinnacle Station. Or bounce around the galaxy and either, no, do Noveria first, because... If we do Noveria first, that might open up Virmire. You can go Noveria, Virmire, and then Pharaohs. This way you don't have to see that that scene of Liara melding with Shepard twice. He's always sweating.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the stonewalling you've had from the Council.
Those communications are classified, Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. But you know the Navy grapevine. They're on your side.
They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting.
If you can barely hear Caden speaking, thank goodness for the subtitles.
Is this gonna be a problem?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course. Besides, I fared a lot better than some after Kinetics was through.
You distrust them that much?
You know the records about the biotic training out on Jump Zero? They're all classified. Because the Alliance made mistakes.
How many mistakes were made? A lot of them.
Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Is there some reason we couldn't learn it on our own?
They didn't know where to start. Hell, it took a couple of years to even link biotics and EZO. Forget trying to get the kids to move stuff. They had trouble just helping them not break their own limbs. And their choice of teachers didn't help much.
The only experts would have to be aliens.
Dead on. Turians, actually. That's why Kinetics kept it a secret.
Yeah, why didn't they go to the Asari?
Back home would think, asking the Turians for help when we just fought a war with them.
The Asari would have been more acceptable than the Turians.
Yes, but the company didn't go through the Citadel. It would have made Earth look weak, so they discreetly hired some Turian mercenaries.
Get your knuckles rapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to...
At least we get like these, you know, chatting with the crew.
From there, Commander.
Sounds like a classic drill instructor to me. The ones at the Macapa boot camp were brutal.
Vernus didn't just push us because it was effective training. He liked it. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright, and let's chat up with Liara. We sneak up on her, but the door, clearly she would have heard the doors open.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
So you saw us as some kind of joke?
As I said, I was
yes,
ignorant about your
the answer to that question is yes, Liara. Humanity is some kind of joke.
Learned a great deal.
We are the galaxy's punchline.
You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're basically saying we bully other people to get our way.
Yeah, she ain't wrong.
That is how most of the galaxy sees you. I understand why they think that way, though I don't necessarily agree with them. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I don't care what the rest of the galaxy thinks about us.
But you should. The Council made you a Spectre because of what they saw in you. You are
no, it was just a matter of
you
convenience.
represent the best of what humanity can offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin. I cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
Now you're digging into my past, invading my privacy.
I am sorry. I know it was wrong, but after our last conversation, I was too embarrassed to approach you directly. I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
You're interested in me because of my visions. You just want to know more about the Protheans.
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown.
Like you barely. This is like what?
You intrigued
2-3 conversations in.
I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
My relationships are none of your business.
I apologize, Commander. I did not mean to pry. I thought there was a mutual attraction between us.
At what point in these conversations, that were the few conversations we have, we will lock it in, but it's like, really? Because we did not really flirt with any of them.
No, you were right.
It's like, Shepard just makes her earn it, that's all.
And I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so...
Because you're about 2 feet apart.
We have only known each other a short time.
Yeah, and only had like 3 conversations.
Almost nothing in common.
Actually, 4, maybe 5.
Saren wants both of us dead. That's something.
That is not the most romantic reason, is it? You make it all sound so dangerous.
A little danger makes things exciting.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
I wasn't the one who brought this up.
I know. I'm sorry.
Like...
But I did not think it would get so... Please, let's just talk about something else.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Well, I'm pretty sure Liara did not expect that conversation to go exactly that way with all those direct responses, but still, at the very least, we will get like a romance scene towards the end of the game. All right. So we have no clue on exactly how far we are in terms of what achievements we got, what achievements that we had going here. So we don't know where we're at with biotic, with lift, singularity, and stasis. But if we keep using them at least once per battle, we will, gradually get them. Because these were they were unlockable powers. And we still got a large chunk of the game to do left in terms of the major stories, locations. So more stuff with Garrus and Liara. Oh, there we go. Well, progress made. We got the loyalty missions out of the way for Tali, Garrus, and Rex. We had plot advancement in terms of characters. We did... So basically a lot of what's left in terms of actual side stuff is in the systems that don't have any major in the star clusters that have the major story stuff at. So we might just go probably do the Batarian one. And I just took at the Ryan Epic Festive skin. That looks like it's the golden skin in Overwatch. So yeah, I know I have that one. All right. Let's see who we're going to raid this evening. We'll raid Little Moolah. Who is playing Cyberpunk 2077. Yep, everybody have a good night. If y'all want to follow me on the social medias, there we are. We get the raid going. We found Little Moolah doing our initial run of Cyberpunk 2077. And as we're about to raid them, their game crashes. So go figure.
It is time for cake.
Yes. Or a pot pie, one or the other. So hope all of you have yourselves a great night. Tighten your friendship bracelets. Stay safe. Have a great day tomorrow. And we'll see you next time. Bye.